Good afternoon, students. In this video lesson, you will learn and understand the factors of difference of two squares. Factoring the difference of two squares is a special type of factoring, a problem that is often used in mathematics. Factoring is the most or the often used in mathematics. The product of the sum and difference of two numbers is the difference between two squares, that is x plus y times the quantity of x minus y is equal to x squared minus y squared. To check if this equation if this equation is correct, let's do this solution. To see if this factor x squared plus x plus y times the quantity of x minus y is equal to x squared minus y squared. To check if it is correct, let's solve. So, to use the FOIL method stands for FOIL method. This is first term to first term. To use this FOIL method, this is the first term to first term. That is x times x squared, because the law of exponent in multiplication is addition. So, x squared, ipa-plus natin ang exponent pag nagta-times tayo. Kaya naging x squared. Next is the O, which is the outer term. So, this x times outer term. Pag sinabing outer term, ang nasa magkabilaang dulo, the x and the y. So, x times negative y is equal to negative xy. Then, next is the I, which is the inner term. The inner term is the positive y and the positive x. The positive y and the positive x, that is positive xy. Then, next is the L, which is last term times the last term. So, y times y, positive y times negative y is equal to the negative y squared. Now, we get the equation x squared minus xy plus xy minus y squared. Now, we will use the combining like terms. As you can see, negative xy and positive xy is like terms. Then, but they are different in sign. So, you will cancel this and get the x squared minus y squared, so that you can get or you get the correct factor. Solving the factoring of difference of the two squares, we have two steps. The first one is the get the principal square root of each of the two squares. The second one is using these square roots form two factor, a sum and a difference. To use the two steps of factoring the difference of two squares, we'll have this example, factor x squared minus 36. To solve this or to use the two steps, first, equate this equation to 0, then transpose the negative 36, like this. X squared minus 36 is equal to 0. Then, transpose the negative 36. To transpose the negative 36, it will become x squared is equal to 0 minus or plus 36, because if you transpose a number or a variable to the other side of the equal, you must change the sign. Ibig sabihin, pag ang negative linipat mo sa kabila or dito, pagkatapos ng equal, after the equal, magiging positive na. Pero pag for example, ito ay positive at nilipat mo sa kabilang side, magiging negative. And since this is negative, it will become positive. Now, simplify x squared is equal to positive 36. Now, to get the values of x or to cancel this squared, use the first step of factoring the difference of two squares, which is get the principal square root of each of two squares. Use or put square root both sides. To cancel this squared and square root because squared is equal to the square root. Then, find the square root of 36. Find the square root of 36. A square root. A square root is a factor of a number that when squared gives the number. So, the square root of 36 is, since 36 is a perfect square, the square root is x is equal to positive negative 6. If you use the sign square root, don't forget to write the positive and the negative. So, your x is equal to, pwedeng positive 6, pwedeng negative 6. Since nakuha mo na ang value ng x or ang factor ng 36, now use this in or form two factor. The factor of x squared minus 36 is x plus 6 times the quantity of x minus 6. To check if our factor is truly correct, use again the FOIL method. Now, x times x is x squared. Then, x times negative 6 is equal to negative 6x. Then, positive 6x times x is equal to positive 6x. Then, positive 6 times negative 6 is equal to negative 36. Now, use the combining like terms. Since x and x is the same variable, the same exponent, so simplify. X squared, since 6x and 6x have 6x and 6x is different in sign, this is negative and this is positive, you will cancel this. So, negative 6x and positive 6x is equal to 0 or cancel it out, then copy the negative 36. As you can see, our answer here is the same as the given equation. So, your factor is correct or our factor is correct. Our next example is factor 18a cubed minus 72ab squared or 72 times a times b squared. As you can see, neither the first nor the second term is a square, but a common monomial factor exists. First, factor out the common monomial factor, then 18a cubed minus 72ab squared is equal to 18a times the quantity of a squared minus 4b squared. To check if this monomial factor or common monomial factor is correct, distribute the 18a to this factor, to its factor. So, 18a times a squared is equal to 18a cubed because the law of exponent in multiplication is addition. So, understood na may 1 na ito sa taas or may itong a ay may exponent na 1 Then, pag plinas mo dito, magiging 3. So, 1 plus 2 is 3. Pag magta-times, i-add ang exponent. Then, 18a times 4b squared. So, 18 times 4, first multiply the number. 18 times 4 is equal to 72. 72, then next is multiply or times the variable. A times b squared is equal to ab squared. Is it equal to the given equation? Yes, this is equal to the given equation. 18a cubed minus 72ab squared is equal to 18a cubed minus 72ab squared. And as you can see, this common monomial factor can be factored again. It can be factored. So, this become 18a times a squared minus 4b squared. Then, factor it again by 18a. Since this is squared and squared, parehas silang squared, pwede pa po silang ma-factor. Ang factor nila ay a plus 2b, then a minus 2b. Bakit or paano naging factor ang a plus 2b times the quantity of a minus 2b? Since this is squared, so yung magiging first factor natin is a times a. Pag sinimplify natin to using the FOIL method, ang lalabas din ay ito. So, a times a is equal to a squared. Ipa-plus natin ang exponent. Then, a times, next is a times negative 2b, magiging negative 2ab. Then, next is the positive 2b times a, magiging positive 2ab. Then, positive 2b times negative 2b is equal to negative 4b. Since parehas silang b, ipa-plus natin ang exponent. Bakit hindi tayo nag-plus ng exponent dito sa 2ab, dito sa a times 2b? Because hindi sila magkaparehas ng variable. So, parehas silang may 1 na exponent pero hindi sila magkaparehas na variable. Ito ay a at ito ay b. Next, use the combining like terms. Combining like terms. In combining like terms, you will see if the sign is the same or different. So, since this is different, you will cancel this. Pero, hindi naman sa lahat ng equation na magkaiba ang different magkaiba ang sign ay ika-cancel mo. Ika-cancel mo lang pag parehas ang number, ang variables, pero magkaiba ang sign. So, ang answer ay a squared minus 4b squared. So that our final factor for this equation is 18a times a plus 2b times a minus 2b. That is our answer. That's all. Hope you understand. You can ask questions through calls and chats or message. Message me if you want. Thank you.